Chapter 2. Our Likes and Dislikes.
Tapas, I like to eat apple very much. What do you like? I don't like apples, Misha. I like grapes. They are so tasty. Likes and dislikes differ from person to person.
We all have feelings, emotions, likes and dislikes. These things differ from person to person. These are mostly determined by our exposure, experiences, and the environment in which we live. Every person of a family has his or her own likes, dislikes, feelings, and emotions. Likes and dislikes of people. All of us have different likes and dislikes. For example, one person may like dosa and sambar, while the other person may not like it. Maybe he or she likes eating dal and chapati or something else. In the same way, your friend or your brother or sister may not like the same food, dress, or game which you like. Factors influencing our likes and dislikes. There are several factors that influence our likes and dislikes, such as our family, occupation, traditions, and so on. Influence of family. Our family plays an important role when it comes to our likes and dislikes. A person who belongs to a family of singers usually likes singing. Similarly, a person from sports background likes sports. Children naturally develop the liking for the things being done or followed by the family. However, other people who are not habitual to those things may dislike them. For example, a child who has grown up in a slum will naturally like its environment, but another child who has grown up in a developed colony would not like it. Thus, the environment we live in play an important role in deciding our likes and dislikes. Influence of traditions. Our traditions and cultural and religious beliefs have a great impact on our likes and dislikes. People who are non-vegetarian usually like the smell of meat, eggs, and fish. However, the vegetarians do not like it at all. The people who like spicy food like the aroma of spices, while those who like simple food may not like it. Some people find the smell of garlic and onion pungent, while others find it good. Influence of occupation. The occupation of a person leaves a deep influence on his or her likes and dislikes. People who work in a pharmaceutical factory are habitual of the smell of chemicals. However, other people are not able to bear it. Influence of mood and circumstances. Our likes and dislikes are also influenced by our mood and circumstances. A person in a party likes the loud music while others find it irritating. Our feelings, emotions, likes and dislikes are closely associated with our sense organs. They help us decide whether something is good or bad. We have 5 sense organs: eyes, ears, nose, tongue, and skin. They help us in sensing the things. The functions of the sense organs are same in all of us. When we sense something, our sensory nerves immediately send a message to our brain. The brain reads the message and sends its response to that particular body part to act immediately as per the received message. The brain sends its response through the motor nerves. It is our brain that senses things and decides whether they are good or bad for us. Have you ever thought about the people who have abnormal sense organs? Sense organs. We smell something with our nose. Sensory. Nerves. Brain. The brain reads the message. Motor. Nerves. Body parts. We get to know if the smell is good or bad. Differently abled people. We can see many people around us with one or more body parts or sense organs not functioning properly. Some people may not be able to see, hear, speak, or walk. A person with a physical disability is said to be differently abled. There are some people who are mentally challenged or have some other disability. These people are special and need our care and attention. We should be friendly with differently abled people and help them in every possible way. We should share our time and things with them. We should not discourage them in any way. Their work should be appreciated so that they can excel in their life. Our government is doing a lot for the benefit of differently abled people by creating an environment sensitive to their needs. Ramps have been built on bus stops, railway stations, metro stations, schools and shopping malls for people who cannot climb stairs or use wheelchair. Low-floor buses are introduced by Delhi Transport Corporation, which are meant for easy boarding and alighting of such people. Public transport have seats reserved for differently abled people. A number of schools have been established to provide education and vocational training to them. Special computers with speaker for visually challenged students have been set up. Colleges and schools have seats reserved for differently abled students. TV channels telecast news for hearing impaired in sign language. The needs of special people or differently abled people are different. If their needs are properly fulfilled, they can lead not only a normal life, but also can excel in different fields. We have many examples of such special people who not only improved their own life, but also inspired others to live a better life. Inspiring people with disabilities. Helen Keller. The story of Helen Keller is very inspiring and encouraging for us. When she was 1.5 years old, she lost her eyesight, speech, and even the sense of hearing. Her parents were very worried about her. However, because of her untiring efforts and firm determination, she learned to read and write with the help of her teacher, Miss Anne Sullivan, who taught her the sign language. She became the first deaf and blind person to earn a Bachelor of Arts degree. Later, she became a famous educationist and author. She also encouraged and taught differently abled people all over the world. Stephen Hawking. Stephen Hawking is an exemplary personality for all of us. Because of a motor neuron disease, he was confined to a wheelchair. He had no control on his limbs. Despite of all such adversities, he became a famous scientist who could understand and speak 7 languages fluently. His books are bestsellers across the globe. He also taught physics at the Cambridge University, England. Louis Braille. Louis Braille was blind but a great personality. He set the example that a person cannot only overcome his or her disability, but can also help others to overcome theirs. When Louis was just 3 years old, an accident left him visually challenged. In spite of this, he learned to play different musical instruments, such as cello and organ, and became an excellent musician. He developed Braille script in 1824. It helped visually challenged people to read and write. The Braille script has 63 characters with 1 to 6 dots. It is based upon the sense of touch. These dots are arranged in different combinations and are embossed on paper. A visually impaired person can read them by touching the raised dots. Sudha Chandran. Sudha Chandran is a very famous classical dancer of India. She lost her leg in a road accident. Doctors declared that she would never be able to walk again. However, she never lost her courage and persisted until she was able to walk. She not only started walking, but also started dancing. We can see her dancing even today with an artificial leg.